we live in a neighborhood within Lee Summit. We are some of the younger side of the neighborhood. We've got a lot of great people around us. We don't have the best yard. We don't have the best cars. We're just kind of living our best life as much as we can and living intentionally there.
I feel like connecting with neighbors is important just because God put us there. And I feel like there's not accidents in who we live close to. And just, even if it feels small, I just want to start with the people around us.
One way that we connect with our neighbors is what we affectionately call Flamingo Friday. And it's where different neighbors will put flamingos in their yard.
Little plastic ones.
Yeah, the little plastic ones. And that is just an open invitation for anybody in the neighborhood to come, bring a Coke or snack, whatever, of their own, and just come join and to hang out.
In a chair, in the driveway.
Yeah, just in the driveway. They don't have to come into our house or anything like that, so you don't have to get the house all cleaned up. It's just nice to be able to see people. I've met a lot of people that way, and yeah, it's just been a great way to connect with the community and to just be a presence, because we're there with intention. We want to be shining light of Jesus to those around us in the community, and to kind of give just an avenue for connection.
I would say some of the results we've seen from our Flamingo Friday and other things that we've done, definitely surface level, just, hey, how are you doing, when you see them out walking their dog, but definitely deeper than that as well. For example, I have a couple of neighbors that I'm not sure I would have felt comfortable talking about Jesus with, but I've spent time with them in my driveway and at the pool and walking their dogs. And so, we've actually had some pretty deep conversations just out on the sidewalk. And it takes time to build that. It doesn't happen overnight. Each time you gather or have intention, it's like a little building block. And then I have a neighbor that, I've probably known her for about 3 years, and she's pretty against Jesus and the gospel, and she's told me so. But when she tells me about situations in her life, and I've been pretty open with her, and I tell her I'm praying for her, she tells me thank you. Like, she still sees value in that. And so even though I know, I'm sure there's still a ways to go, that's not my responsibility. It's God's responsibility, but I'm trying to own my part and plant seeds where I can.
There's a neighbor that I got to meet that we are often at work, so we don't get to see each other that much. But because of Flamingo Fridays, he and I were able to connect and find out that we both worked at the same place previously. And just with this family, they're Indian. We don't know a whole heck of a lot about their culture necessarily, but we've been able to just kind of remove a few barriers just because, we were able to have them in our neighborhood, have their kid play with our kids' toys, and just kind of be around each other for a little bit.
I know it can be scary trying to get to know people that you don't know super well, or there are barriers in the way, but I would encourage you to get to know your neighbors and really just starting small. Whether that is just, asking the names of their dogs, or having a fire pit in your driveway, or, just something really simple.
I'm an introvert by nature. Speaking to people is not necessarily something that I rush out and do all the time, but...
You don't?
This just offers a natural way for me to be able to do that when it maybe isn't so comfortable for me, but right there, I can.